We're out here right now with Jeannie Ward, and Jeannie is with the now with the Institute for Minnesota Archaeology, and we're out here in Central Park. What do we call this park?
Central Park.
Central Park in Red Wing, and you're digging up the original Hamline University. And tell me now, how long is this project going to go?
We'll be out until August 16th.
Okay, and what's the main purpose? I know you're out here last summer. What did you discover last summer, and what are you trying to do this summer?
The research goals of last summer were mostly to find out more about the structure, and at that point we determined the actual size of the structure, which varied quite a bit from the documentary records. And we also determined that the foundation was narrow and shallow, which probably means the building was falling down.
So this is the original site of Hamline University, and what's the interest in this building? Is it just that it's an interesting in-city dig, or is there more about that building that's interesting?
We find the building interesting because it was occupied for a very short time span, and in addition, Hamline University has a sesquicentennial coming up, so they're very interested in their history right now too. But mostly we're interested in life of the students and the teachers at that time, and because it was only occupied for such a short period, we should get a pretty good slice of time.
And in your dig here, you've got a bunch of different folks helping you out.
We do. We have field school students, we have adult volunteers, and we have day program participants age 10 and up.
So you're getting the whole community involved with the dig and educating them.
We are working on helping people uncover their past, yes.
The tools are just basic tools. Tell us what you do when you do a dig, basically. What do? You scope out an area. First you do your metal detection, or...
We did documentary research first, found maps and photos. Then we brought out a resistivity survey, where we measured for anomalies beneath the surface without disturbing anything. Based on that, we found where the building was probably located, and then we came out with a field school and started excavating. And we excavate in very small units, so we have a good provenience for our artifacts. We know where everything came from.
All right, you've got a few little artifacts you found.
Yes, we found ceramic marbles, slate pencils. Last year they found a platter that had been broken in the basement and just left. And we have thimbles and straight pens, just things from the life of the students. We're quite happy with it.
What would be the most exciting thing to find here? Maybe somebody's diploma, or what would be an exciting find for you?
What's exciting to us and what's exciting to other people is probably a little different, but we found a tobacco pipe in a builder's trench last year that we thought was pretty nifty. It had mortar on it. We're fairly certain the workman dropped it while he was building the building, and we imagine a few words passed his lips at that point.
So, Jeannie, who's sponsoring this? This isn't really a city thing, is it?
We have permission from the city council, but the dig is sponsored by the Institute for Minnesota Archaeology, Hamline University, the University of Minnesota, and the Red Wing Area Fund.
And you've had virtually every possible weather thing to confound your monsoons, heat factors, lots of things.
It's been an interesting summer, yeah. We finally tarped the site so we can keep working.